All right, Nancy, we've got some news this morning, not all of it good. Shall we start with the headline pretty much everywhere this morning? We've been looking at the microbiome. And there's been a reason why we've been looking at the microbiome for a while. People have suspected for a while that the microbiome has something to do with autism.
Yes, that there's a link between gut health and autism has long been the perspective that many have held.
Yes, but here's the thing. I want everybody to remember context is important. And, one of the things that we first learned because the Center for Autism and Related Disorders was involved in it was they were partnered with a wonderful organization college in the Royal College of London, I think is what it is. And they were doing studies on poop and urine, and they were looking to see, does the poop of a child on the autism spectrum look different than a poop of a child who is not on the autism spectrum? And Nancy, as a parent of a child on a young adult now on the spectrum, what would you guess? Do you think the poop looked different or the same?
Well, from my experience, I would say different.
Absolutely. And not only look different, potentially smell different, but under a microscope have different
microorganisms.
Microorganisms in it, right? And they found that absolutely it was different. Now, again, we always talk about the duh heard around the world, right? We all went, yeah, duh, right? But then it becomes a thing of why and what does it mean and what does it represent? Now, a lot of people, by the way, they were able to do it blindly, to take poop and they labeled it and then didn't and put it under microscopes and didn't let the researchers know this kid's on the spectrum, this kid's not. But then they were able to graph it and go, oh, look, these kids over here that are in this cluster all are on the autism spectrum, and these kids over here in this cluster not on the spectrum. So it was very clear that it was different. The poop was different. So then we got to look at which comes first, the chicken or the egg. Is something to do with autism causing the microbes in the gut to be different, or vice versa? Right. So the first article that we're going to look at, the title of the article is Research into Gut Microbiome, Autism Link Reveals New Perspective in Collaborative Autism CRC Study. And this article comes to us from Markets Insider. Don't you find that interesting, Nancy?
From
Markets Insider. So this is a business
right.
that's talking about the fact that there's a new perspective for autism. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.